Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the English news of Binh Phuoc Radio Television Station and Newspaper, and with you will the latest news for today. Binh Phuoc releases 2023 Public Administration Reform Index results. Xuân Hồng Festival gathers compassionate hearts. Vietnam-Australia elevate ties to comprehensive strategic partnership. Chairwoman of the People's Committee of Binh Phuoc Province, Hình, presided over a conference on the morning of March 7, announcing the Public Administration Reform or PAR Index results in 2023 for specialized agencies under the Provincial People's Committees and the People's Committees of districts, towns, and cities. The conference also included the introduction of thoughts regarding the PAR throughout the province in 2024. The average PAR index at specialized agencies under the Provincial People's Committee reached 88.05% in 2023, while the average PAR index of the People's Committees in districts, towns, and cities was 89.33%. The agency with the highest index was the Department of Planning and Investment with 93.96%, while the locality with the highest index was Dong Xoài City at 95.30%. Binh Phuoc has established 10 key targets in 2024, including completing all tasks outlined in the state's Public Administration Reform Plan. Departments, branches, sectors, and people's committees of districts, towns, and cities will all undergo PAR inspections with a combined inspection rate of 30% or more. The Provincial Competitiveness Index and Digital Transformation Index in 2024 are expected to show improvements compared to results in 2023. Chairwoman Hình urged agencies, units, and localities to fulfill the PAR tasks assigned by the Provincial People's Committee on time. Specific measures should be taken to address weakness in any area, criterion, or sub-criterion with previous low scores to raise the index in the future. On the morning of March 7, the Binh Phuoc Provincial Voluntary Blood Donation Steering Committee held the 2024 Xuân Hồng Breast Spring Festival and championed the Million Steps of Compassion initiative. 16 families and 200 individuals who demonstrated exceptional commitments to voluntary blood donations in 2023 were honored during the festival.
The Xuân Hồng Festival has evolved over the years into a meeting point for myriad benevolent hearts. At the commencement of every Lunar New Year, the 2024 Xuân Hồng Festival, with the theme Donate a Drop of Blood, Give the Gift of Life, aspires to contribute to reshaping public perceptions about blood donations and instilling the noble practice of donating blood to save lives as the Lunar New Year arrives. In this year's festival, organizers posed a resounding success by collecting 600 units of blood, surpassing the target by an impressive 150 units. The crumbs and drops of blood are poignant gifts for patients, while the resounding message of donate a drop of blood gives a gift of life will endure with a remarkable resonance in the time ahead. Throughout 2023, the Provincial Voluntary Blood Donation Steering Committee received 19,315 units of blood, surpassing the target by 126% and representing 1.87% of the population. This achievement secured Binh Phuoc's position at 8th nationwide and 2nd among southeastern provinces. The thriving voluntary blood donation movement in the province continues to permeate through all segments of the population, solidifying its place at the foremost annual blood donation campaign.
The Binh Phuoc Provincial Department of Health aims to ensure that every citizen in Binh Phuoc Province possesses an electronic health record and to establish an electronic health record database for the province. The objectives are outlined in the plan from the department regarding the application of information technology, the development of digital governance, and the assurance of information security at units during 2024.
Department of Health is striving for 80% of citizens to have their health managed through electronic health records connected to a hospital management system and the communal health station management system. All citizens are being targeted to have electronic health records connected to hospital information systems and communal health station management software. Every commune is expected to use communal health station management software as regulated by the Ministry of Health. Furthermore, all units from the communal to provincial level are to introduce electronic health statistics systems. For hospitals and healthcare facilities, effort will be made to promote the use of digital platforms, undertake digital transformation, conduct digital payments, and create a civilized, convenient, and safe digital healthcare environment to fully safeguard the health of local people. Implementing smart healthcare and digital transformation in healthcare aims to contribute to building a modern, high-quality, equitable, and efficient healthcare system in Vietnam that is internationally integrated.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and his Australian counterpart Anthony Albanese announced the elevation of the bilateral relationship to a comprehensive strategic partnership on March 7.
Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh, his spouse, and a high-ranking delegation of Vietnam were welcomed with a 19-gun salute at a ceremony hosted by Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese and his fiancée in Canberra on March 7 morning. Prime Minister Chin's official visit to Australia takes place amid great strides and comprehensive results recorded in the bilateral ties. The two leaders agreed to elevate the ties to a comprehensive strategic partnership, while discussing and reaching consensus on close coordination, to promote the bilateral cooperation to a deeper and more effective and practical way. Aiming for more inclusive, practical and effective economic, trade and investment cooperation. The two leaders were unanimous to facilitate market opening for each other's agricultural products towards diversifying their supply chains. They also agreed to strengthen cultural exchanges, promote cooperation in vocational training, increase the number of scholarships for Vietnamese students, and open branches of Australian universities in Vietnam. The two prime ministers agreed to back each other and work closely at regional and international forums, especially the UN, ASEAN and ASEAN-led mechanisms. After the talks, the two prime ministers exchanged a joint statement on the elevation of their relations to a comprehensive strategic partnership. They witnessed the exchange of 11 cooperation documents in the fields of education, peacekeeping, trade and investment, among others. The two prime ministers announced the elevation of bilateral relationship to a comprehensive strategic partnership between Vietnam and Australia at a press conference the same day.
Vietnam earned over $9.8 billion from agro-forestry fishery exports in the first 2 months of this year, representing a year-on-year rise of 50% and a trade surplus of $2.7 billion, up nearly 2.94.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development reported, of the 2-month value, agriculture contributed $5.2 billion, up 55%, forestry products, $2.9 billion, up 60%, and aquatic products, $1.4 million, up 29%. The ministry said key items like wood products, coffee, fruits and vegetables, rice, cashew nuts, and shrimp saw increases in export revenue, ranging from 20% to 85%. The US, China and Japan remained the three biggest importers, accounting for 22%, 21%, and 7%, respectively. The ministry said it will continue handling market-related issues to facilitate agrofishery exports, and implement projects to boost exports to such markets as China, the US, Japan and the EU, while approaching new, promising ones in the Middle East and Africa. It will also help businesses optimize free trade agreements.
A mass parade with the participation of youth delegations from around the world has been held within the umbrella of the ongoing World Youth Festival 2024, taking place from March 1st to March 7th in Roger's Sochi City.
The Vietnamese delegation, led by Inger Van Quang, Secretary of the Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union Central Committee, has spread the message of solidarity and cooperation for peace and development. while promoting the beautiful images of Vietnam and its people at the festival. A space introducing traditional Vietnamese products, musical instruments, and culture has received warm response from spectators. On the sideline of the festival, the Vietnamese delegation met with the Cuban Communist Youth Union delegation and held discussions with those from the Democratic People's Republic of Korea and Venezuela, and representatives of the St. Petersburg city government. They affirmed their desire to promote companionship, briefed each other on activities of their respective youth organizations, and discussed measures to strengthen ties between youth organizations.
And that's it for this edition of BPTV News. Thanks for watching and see you next time.